everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to go over my August budget. I'm going to take you through all of my sheets, show you all of my, you're going to see results for my weekly spending, my bi-weekly budget number 2, and then my monthly budget. So these are my calendars from printacalendar.com. I just have every paycheck color coordinated to the bills that I have to pay. So these are the bills that I paid for the last couple weeks here. Moving on, I have my daily spending trackers. Now we're getting into the sheets that are from my Etsy shop. It's called BudgetQueenShop, so go check it out if you're interested in any of these sheets. So anyways, these are my daily spending trackers. They are from my debit account, or like my bank account, not my cash envelopes. So this is my cash envelope weekly spending tracker. These are my expenses that I track: is groceries, gas, eating out, my husband's spending, my spending, kids, household, and other. My husband's spending is not a cash envelope, so that is why you'll never see his money on my cash envelope stuffings. We are also going to be unstuffing my cash envelopes and putting my change in my cash box. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So here are my weeklies for August. For the first week I spent $544.55, second week $467.05, third week $383, and $299.18 for week number 4. So as you can see, going down as the money trickles down, we were over almost $300. A lot of that was from groceries, and then my husband went golfing, so that was why his allowance was so much. But that is that. I zoomed you guys in a little bit. This is my bi-weekly budget number 1. I believe I shared these results in a video, so if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. Now going into bi-weekly budget number 2, this is where I will be going through right now. So let's start off with income. My husband made $1617.97, so awesome. I made what I was supposed to make. My child tax benefit came in, and the variable income was from the rollover from bi-weekly budget number 1. The bills were all the same, except for our cell phone bills with just 45 cents over. My husband accidentally texted his friend that was in the US, so he got overcharged with that, so that is why this changed. Yeah, we were over groceries by $45, which is actually really good for us. My husband's spending was just over by $100 because he went golfing, so that's why. And we spent the cash envelopes here. So $682.18. For our debt, we just made our minimum payments, which was my husband's credit card and my credit card. Medication was $23.09. Rollover to next month is $1,000. I was so happy that I was able to do that, so that is awesome. My savings in my account that I had left over with that $1,000 was $88.21. The cash that I was able to save, but really not save, like I just didn't put that cash into my bank account, and that is why I have cash left over, but I was over in my cash envelopes, is I just couldn't get that cash to the bank, and there was so much change that I'm just gonna put it into my cash box for our vacation. So I know that there's vacation savings here, but I accidentally wrote the rollover and everything here before I put it into my savings area, where I was supposed to put it all in down here, but I didn't. So this vacation was actually these 2 savings, so that is just over $100, so I think 126, something like that. So just under, so that is pretty cool that I was able to save that too. So with everything done and all the savings, it was a 0 balance, so I know I did everything correctly for that bi-weekly budget. Now let's go into August. Now this August budget is the bi-weekly budget number 1 and 2 combined all into one, and this is the monthly. So income, my husband made $320 more than expected this month. I made the same, the child tax benefit was the same, and this is $500 from rollover for July, and $33 I made on Etsy and Facebook sales. So we made $5,774.52. Again, the bills were pretty much all the same, except for the bank fees were just a little higher, and the cell phones were up 45 cents. Again, we were over $293.78 for our cash envelopes or expenses, however you want to say it. And then the debt, these are all our minimum payments, so that was $500. We right now, if you don't know, are focusing on saving for our vacation in the end of October. So that is why we're not making any debt payments. I did, however, increase our minimum payments on the US credit card and my credit card, just because it wasn't, this $200 and $210 weren't enough to cover the interest and that kind of stuff. So I am putting some more on that in the September budget. Anyways, so that's enough to talk about. Medication, we were just over by 25 cents. Rollover, again, we were able to save $1,000. Account savings, cash, unbudgeted was $41.84. Again, I should have had all of these savings in my savings section, but I forgot to write it in there. So yeah, that's it. And then the savings, I forgot I put $585 into our savings account, the first biweekly budget. I thought we just rolled everything over, so that is that. So instead of I should have put all these savings into this actual column here for vacation, so that is why there's a 0 here. The reason why we didn't save as much, like we just saved maybe $130, is because I wasn't expecting to roll over $1,000 because my husband is going to be working less hours for the next 10 weeks, just because there was hour cuts because of production. He works at a mill, so that is why. Anyways, all said and done, we came up with a 0 balance, so that is how I know I balanced our budget completely correct. So the way I'm able to do it so easily, like I'm able to get these results in less than 20 minutes, is because I do the daily tracker, I do the weekly tracker, I bi-weekly budget for the entire month, and then I do a monthly budget too. So this is how I'm able to get these numbers so fast, is because I do all these numbers beforehand. I do the daily spending, I make sure I track it weekly, and then do those numbers into my bi-weekly budget. It just like it's a puzzle piece and makes it way easier at the end of the month to get all these numbers if you're tracking more frequently and getting your numbers correct all of those weeks and bi-weekly budgets. So now we have all of this change, so $38.60 to go into our cash box. So we'll do that. All right, so I have my cash envelopes and all my change. I'm going to show you guys that I have like literally nothing left in my cash envelopes here. The only one that I have money in is this last one. Not the savings, but the bank. I was supposed to put this money back in the bank, but I didn't get time, so I'm just gonna put it all in my cash box. I do have a savings account for our trip, but I also have like all this cash just left over from our cash envelopes. So $20 for the bills. So I have quite a bit of cash in here. I'm not gonna count it at all for a little while, just because I don't want to be if I know that there's lots of cash in here, I will just be like strung up about it and make sure like every cent is accountable. But I just want to like relax and not have to think about it. So I am Canadian, if you didn't see that already. So we got toonies, loonies, quarters. If you guys want to see me actually count all this before I make my October vacation budget, let me know. I am going to film that though. Times and yes. So what I'm going to do when it comes closer into my when it comes close to my October budget is I'm going to count all my cash. I'm going to grab everything out of my savings account, and I'm going to do like a huge vacation savings budget with you guys, just so you guys know, and I can track it with you guys, and I can take you along my journey for that vacation. It's not really a vacation. I'm gonna go see my family, so they live 12 hours away, and we're doing a driving trip with the kids, so that'll be quite interesting. But anyways, if you guys would love to see that, me count my cash and like show you thousands of dollars in my savings account too, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe below. All my socials will be in the description box below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. If you walking